Want to know the biggest myth about the law of attraction? That you think you shouldn't feel. You think you should just think positive, that you should just think of all the things you want to manifest and visualize those all the time, and that is the total answer. And that if things aren't coming to you, it's because you're not trying hard enough, that you're not manifesting enough because you're not putting in enough positive thoughts, that you were being too negative about this, or that you were looking at things in a bad way. It's not true. Not true at all. The true part of mastery of your emotions is about being able to feel all of your emotions, feel them all. The good ones, the not so good ones, feel them all, but be detached from them enough to realize that they aren't who you actually are. Who you actually are is whole and complete and so worthy of everything and love and all of those things that you desire out there that you're trying to manifest in your life. They're already there for you because they wouldn't be in your mind if they weren't. They wouldn't be part of your mind if they weren't part of your vision, if they weren't possible for your future. I don't know if you fully understand the depth of that. If you have a dream, it is completely for you, as Amber Lillystrom would say. If the dream is in you, it is for you. I love that saying because we all have different dreams and we all have the capacity to have them. It's about this, and it doesn't mean about this being positive all of the time. You need to be able to feel through those hurt feelings. You need to feel disappointed when there's things that are disappointing. You need to feel sad when there's things to feel sad about. And then you also need to be able to visualize at the same time and look to the bright future and not get stuck in that wallow, but still feel all the feels. It's confusing, I know, right? Like I've worked on it for a couple of years now pretty solidly, and I trained myself to only think positive, and then I would shame myself when I was thinking negatively, or when something didn't come to fruition, when money didn't come into my life when I needed it, or when bad things were happening in relationships. I would be like, well, I brought that on. Because we do create our own reality. We totally do. But that doesn't mean that we don't get to feel all the feels. That doesn't mean that we don't have contrast within us. So contrast meaning that like sometimes not great things are going to be over here. That allows me to see the great over here at the same time. And it's not always about it could always be worse. I hate that saying. Yeah, it could always be worse. It doesn't matter how horrible of a circumstance you're in. It could always be worse. So don't try to like fake yourself into, it's not so bad. It could always be worse. Yes, but you have to allow yourself to feel. Please allow yourself to feel.